FM Ghana on Facebook. Pure Sports. Mr. Bright can come with Chamo Enyatrasia. Wajibebia. Kwabena Obinye Free OB Trice. Papa and Seminimo. Christian Edusai. Edu Rem. Anti Kaslas. Mount the best ever foreign news. Mondays to Fridays, 10 to 12. Saturdays, 9 to 12. Pure Sports on Pure 95.7 OBN. Mondays to Fridays, Pure 95.7. Pure FM.
Abajumadi Sunti. Nachaze we enye Nyasimbia.
Yeah.
Now they do say now. Politicians in the Mujimendra call you Minya and I write to say and person Serena Home Nasra. No, Omeka. Also, T Sports, also T President. Yes, that is was the man of President in your mind. Yes, that it. The President Bania catch a president, so I elite. As I'm now, and now, oh, there. Oh my hero, young Facebook, no more. Etienne kind of sense and message bombs. Mumbusa president probing and pushing on. And I was there, president interview. Oh, no, better go pushing. Now, Yabandianiaba. Black Stars of Ghana. So say, yeah, Enche. Now, Yane, Zimbabwe gave no air bustle. Now, report different camp by 27 players so far. Our air camp. Na 27 players or no. Why no ma na say and a camp here. Ya the one seminar eba. And ya no kwa ya 5 players. Technical team no excuse you. Na minimum excuse how. Did they ask for it? Any one seminar no. Ya high deba. Dates for 2021-2022 Ghana Premier League season. But you for the babon thing. You better run some. What a reshuffle you say. New appointments be abeba. Regards to your national teams, no. The under 23, that's the Olympic team. The under 20, under 17 male teams, no. Almost so say, and send me eba. Na okay. Ni the whole samoba. No, 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 yeah, it's you. Okay. Christian,
Chairman,
Nyamiadum. Nice one. And then your transfers on some accounts. Yadebeba. Oh, near share. Say players, no. They said to send them says Buza and Wasem. They say Scaromo di Jacotona and Naze. They say there Neko. Asante go pre-season. Koso. Mediama Kumasi. Also pre-season. I'm lining up a number of friendlies. Your whole somewhere. Now, Obi,
yeah.
What is that? Igna almost on year 17.
Didn't know more in a free.
New appointments no more, you know. Matters as a Nipabia Fred Pakazu or can't you no concentrate?
No, Sani Pana Nejma. So, be in the national under 17, man, no friend, the club owner say, all concentrating on the club. So, what this time to gain?
So don't concentrate your club.
But dear man, so.
But
I need a contract. The contract, the woman is a man in Casa radio. But apart from that, usual normal as our clauses didn't say, over to my national team. Ebimusro, no cry on say Ebimusro. Oh, Ignatius, no Ignatius, no to me coach, not any man is got so far playing rem. Oh,
Nana, 17, one head coach.
Max O'Connell.
I'm going to join on Trancho.
Ebiana no Master Credit catch and say Ebia also any under 17 and on the blaster assistant and Lagos City.
Ignatius is not mendable. Oh, yes, our type now. Oh, say under 17. Look, the reason why our football is not progressing, and it's under 20, no. And yes, I stay believe in Vision FC players under 20. Under 20 Ankasano, Osha from Celestete Timer, goalkeeper Daniel J. No ball Liberty Professionals, Samuel Kumbo Kotoko, Jonathan Mensah no about Ash go 2 years and Sano 2 coin, Ajman Bedu no about Arsenal or Bakotoko Anisa, Dominic Dia no Heart of Lions, Ransford Ose or Kesben FC, Rabiu Mohammed or Liberty Professionals. Inti the crowd no Manonia or Bonnie Bo Akama. say under 20 ni under 17 no acquire division 2 ni division 3 any coast players into omunya kwan no mo tom players no kwa abrochi a player no abrochi so ntumi mo Black Star no into na division 2 ni division 3 players in person better mo players ama Ghana Premier League teams e say so nyani odini under 20 says here and under 17 says here or turn into player no about vision FC or about stay believe stay cool then but once a Black Star no about under 20 pounds so to me more Black Stars those times you free income under 20 near South friend Black Stars near South friend local Black Stars now you under 20 player or bokotoko yeah na say under 17 no near under 20 no you nyap so fast wo under 17 under 20 clubs no division 2 no division 3 club owners no obe person obenya player na run national obedi no odin be run national team so obe turn na makotko na has international team ne de broni bi behu no no abefa ne ko eno ano no ni bottom no odwen Ghana football development ho nti Ghana o mranche bebre omugu ama no ne under 20 under 17 bebre if you tune from omuntumi mo eno na ama insem we nyina bu baba na nka Black Stars 4th division player about Black Stars on mind be our set no or limit say a national team wey there division 1 player to me more under what circumstance were player from let's say the division 1 in Brazil obetumi every Brazil national team nimu there's a certain limit yeah there ni biemu ama 4th division ya to me right national team na 4th division player no da bear na ne modern be so ani amana be Premier League papa no amana hu bobo no be bo Black Star no just say national team no omu didi agro into coach awo no ujina na so a umpre masa stay cool ni stay believe ni vision for no en right under 20 ni under 17 no na yakofra wodjuma wura
say na bia stay cool ni stay vision
someone ni bobo ku omo edivi na un under 17 under 20 collapse ya ubeti club be bia clubs ni free it's first under 20 your friend under 20 House of Folk Kotoko Ash Gold or Rap Black Star more only Kotoko Shia or Nimsania crowd city division 2 player only Bobos here your national team just man to me more or who crowd umpo that we munina Philemon Bar for Black Stars I will coach Milovan Rivach also what dropping players because they are not active Philemon Bar for Obo Juventus and Obo Real Madrid what friend say Daniel Joseph Edu on checking the number of minutes Joseph Edu Obama Celta Vigo so also omebo Ganiu dia onkofie your football no your national team no dey acha omo dey agro do Chairman, I feel sad for him, but
na under normal circumstances.
Don't be sad for him. I feel say say the concentrate.
No, but Chairman, no cry no. I was say mediama for no na obi penyin bi frɛ President Parker say openyin uku no so intima coach ni concentrate here. I also catch and say look, yeti Kroma Celeste handle Liberty Professional say handle under 20 no. All the best players in this country played for Liberty. Imrana openyi Dr. Ransford Abeya big man under 20 level so players kuku danu nyina ball Heart of Lions inti so person wo mediama no o tumi modern team ni tumi call animu am massa limitations we medi obi anim because for a head coach of the under 20 or a head coach of the under 17 they are mediama obenya so mfaso
oh say we just say follow that pattern say we were big players in the bar. Say no more hand on boy. Even Celeste no more Liberty no more.
Oh, Bisu be can Liberty no.
Lions they say Lions me player for Bella. Lions. Now Randy will call Lions and tell them relegation.
Oh, it's a relegation mun here from.
Lions player. Lions player. Let the dear president.
Lions under 20. Say under 20 that time na problem ni nyama.
Say that 10 na Randy ni ho.
Under 20.
That time no Randy no. No Randy go to.
But not Lions.
Not Lions every time here po.
No, but now we do super.
But then Randy.
No, not the office of you.
David no, no. Let's take for a fact. Then no.
Last 2 weeks na ye discuss about development of our coaches and prepare them for the bigger tax. Coach Ignatius one of the young coaches are omoba through the system. How do we prepare Coach Ignatius for the bigger tax? Maybe in the next 5 years. And then through the youth teams now. Under 17, no progress, maybe under 20. maybe 2 years later wakwanda 23 5 years later 10 years later a national team head coach you want say we have a coach preparing through the mill we passing through the ranks you know nene coach or young we noted for training and so obetimi identify young talent baby a coach Ignatius ebra bedru no adwuma obetimi ayekese pa no any side developmental stages na under 17 no anything no say if you are thinking say maybe in the next 10 years a local coach say coaching the senior national team blasters there, then there must be conscious effort of preparing these national coaches you know so be ya I'm not doing this here the national team now we are quite prepared for the tax and then we coach Gladson and through one are the neighbor we have seen countless occasions young a coach of Ghana here why you Juma club no say Juma national team.
Well, the issue about the issue I care about national youth teams no. I feel say a broader topic one of these days I'll say holy because I mean you saying have you checked what vibrant cold system how the youth teams were and even with our Premier League players no certain norms it here. Because first, you learn those things from coach. The very first day, we were sports council training grounds. I quite ama. Jamoya answer wage na. We no control, no pia, no control. Udo na left, no control, no pia, no baba na no right control, no pia. Sa, what say sa na oche. So that you can master ball control. Your wa if you be busumi na adwuma mo ya answer. Obobo no ko wiem. Se control to. Your other nine the inside of your foot ebeye and the other now so be gato your basics ya chiro we mobile now timbo we pr munyi obi anya ba bi odina no ball now pass kwa ha no hwe nipa o mugina o options o pass kwa ha ye better o pass kwa ni e kire ball entiansa na akura be free under 12 goes to under 14 obetiabo under 17 of colds no now we mature in the brain in terms of the game. A 2 year under 17 calls ni crampo. Naga sa onko compete under 17 for moko bo premier na premier for ni show fan kra no. And you want to see na Premier League players no. Division 1 for ni sa coast players nti na progression no from Colts unim so abako Division 1 and now 2 ufri wa ko Premier. E chance na abedu Premier League no. Now you fully matured. You know the game. And then there are a lot of Premier League players who cannot even control the ball. And it's sad because you have conscious effort to kill our Colts. And the Ntomo kill the Colts ni. I didn't get any. And then Obiti team I know it's okay is be youth team. Youth team no it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So be Colts over youth team. But youth team imagine say ka Colts are vibrant. Then be even say your Santiago go Colts. Say the first new Kotoko. Oh we new Haas. New RTU Colts. New Kim Faisal. Kalum Stars. Envoys, you know, Fan Thomas. Nina coast, Omoba, very keen sports council no. Eti na me drink and go say rather make a conscious effort for clubs no to adapt these teams. Serbia kotoko coast no, naga kotoko adapt. What you say? Maybe I could have answered in crowd, omunkram. Eti obi develop how kotoko the first option. But because of first na clubs the top players are coast teams is competent. Near the Omko FIFA and Sadiano. I know okay, a cranty youth team nibi. Odoman and Namaya Momo, Human and Namawa and Yabakubi near Tom. It's now for maybe a club administrator, and you are changing the whole setup of our football. It's a Sadia, maybe plan knows at Nico under 17. Make a told when you scan it, then you need a bubble. Miamidia, Minu Biangon percentage. Miamidia, Miami told you we are. Such no qua nebia or Grammy many solidarity mechanism. So because of greed, Kakra, any people deciding to make a conscious effort to kill our goals. This is where we are. First calls for Massa and net move license A, the license B as a move. Sunny Dentum, Kohem Krasa Doji Trombobo. I was thinking that Sanko Fooding in Abia Berform, Monabia. Yamamu basics been a 1 year training before them. Monamucham Krana dear, it's a wait, no training Kakaka. Yan share sad human in Yan Yayamedu leveler. na be kwama me tese se masakwa du guard 17 and radio much ke sa ye diagro concert party country ya wa ne tese gofobi o ha ne you akasa ne do besa no Maxwell is my friend I have nothing against him but why every day Maxwell and it's not like he has achieved anything huge unseti coach Ika Fran no some do no me sade no and craft form nsema what you say yes Shagocha Fran Ghana ha there is not a single journalist I want to radio so that time every you movie starting Shadan but there wasn't a single person that was in 2001 right under 20 teamer or they call Yakoba Argentina I will drop Steven Odro ne Charles Taylor ne
Angola Kotosumi no Angola for a 2-0 final
everybody insulted the man of Semasa kakra ma show me team no team we met team Yako and we got to the final we lost to I mean the best Argentina, team at the tournament
absolutely
Argentina the Alessandro Numne
Javier Saviola
Utim say Ocean Chrome Faku Chafani Sema Yankaka they were the boys that qualified for the 2006 World Cup.
Yes.
Eventually they became the backbone of the Blasters.
Exactly. Enti Sanko Fona Mpenyufona Sebe yes that time e Bejimbre and Nenye Benyansabre but uhim pa Bejimbre nene Bejimbre uhim pa nene
the problem is under 17
because and nano obi you have access to technology you have access to information easily on the internet bibia ho enti we are supposed to do things better than how they did it before
absolutely
say by Eman Kroma nom name pregnant for by timu say ye Ghana coaches no sports council coaches Ika Fano some do Isaac Pa coach Adu say coach Samade Ben Kofi new coaches be that time no shabo ani born Ghana high in our league na mo computer philosophy anyone when almost your book o wiase nyina no yentimi because bonita tetre adwe tetre no it is not the game
absolutely
this joint Sekamaso Kunadu Kra assistant coach for the Blasters and then head coach for the 23. You see, there's a Gabwa. We from the 23 now called the Blasters. It's a mania coach be or a head coach of maybe under 23. No assistant coach for the Blasters because your bridge now bridge the gap between the under 23 and then the national team. But let's look at this situation. The head coach, assistant coach of our national team, no, a head coach backwards under 17. Am I better? Yes, I do. So, even most national team, the assistant coach of the national team, no, and the head coach of the under 23. That is agreed, a principle. But our national head coach, assistant national team head coach, assistant Bafuma Bay under 17.
Yeah, trying say, I'm hoping somebody must have called the free. Because anyway, I mean, we'll be able to do it. Oh, they
no longer send you away.
Maso.
They said you want me to send no crow. I want me to send no coke under 17.
Oh, the one you know.
Maso Nanga send you know.
Oh, Cranka Winiska.
Oh, under 17, Equa Lugon Cities, Equa Blasters, yes. No longer send you back from free.
No, I drink ordinarily. No, Obikra. Can you Legon Cities a day? Obikra, if you have Blasters, they pay me a pa no man and part timer. Go back to me decided any Legon Cities for say. Ebi a me technical director mo elevate me technical director role na mo pe coach ankasa na me supervisor coach because say ebi a me djumadi am bedie no
eduma kese
because also me running around kaka baby so I feel anything kind am obi say bi afi no that comment better as akasa asem because obeboa the national teams no better say oye odi say adwuma na say obetimi around because say is a man so assistant coach of the black so does assistant coach of the Black Stars our son running Lagos City Sunday coaching. What it means is say obetimi assess local players only when they play Lagos Cities. And say player bi or a very good player obenya good game against Kotoko, good game against Haas, good game against Bekum Chelsea, good game against RTU, good game against all the teams. Oshia Lagos Cities. And what they want in Shadang that day he had a bad day. So that player will not catch the eye of Maxwell. Oh, it's a whole bit here saying campaign for him Masonka. Now only Lagos City is one arrangement be. I'm manning follow team. I'm going to say every day is because say starting league. Legon City's been training virtually every day. They will play league matches, traveling here and there. And I'm so. In fact, I know say you can say only local players more, but I feel say yeah. No one only also local players. I don't know yet. Baby, I will say I've only be when we are Shamu or some cars only where you kakra. But I'm just hoping that Yanyan is no free hands, only that no local league.
Okay, no, it's the first thing that should have been done before CMK appointment. So on call Blasters assistant head coaching. You don't push Masho to a Blaster assistant head coach. Abraham sorted all these things out. Within the national team and assistant coach, now him very well Sena Maswo, head coach for Legon Cities. Now these same people. Now mo send him, send Maswo, SI coach, the national under 17 head coach. Knowing all these things, then you added another national assignment to coach Maswo Kunadu. The questionable everybody Ebisa Bontini said. Why always Maswo Kunadu? There is no hatred for him, there be. But why always him? Why must it always be Maswo Kunadu? I think I only make it that appointment. So the Maswo Kunadu, Echo national team, I stand head coach, Ne be adena kasa. No agenda 17 sem before you make the appointment. You don't make the appointment before Safin Abadjun you say me beji ba ko finisem. Chairman say en kasa. So many Maswo Kunadu transi. Next the match was say Blasters no umpa. What the FA do? Having made the appointment already, we're a national team Blasters assistant coach, head coach at the man national under 17. And when the first match will ever back on them, the match will decide say okay, may the Blasters assistant head coach in the assistant coach in the tournament. What happened to the national team? No? A decision it should have been taken before say or making this appointment. You don't make the appointment, later come back and take these decisions. A decision last time no can. It was bad just on the arrival.
And the decision could be good. I mean, based on what they considered. But what I'm saying is that if you are encouraging, you bet as maybe. Local players can also feel that they have a chance at the Black Stars. They don't necessarily have to play the best of football against Legon Cities to catch the eye of the assistant coach. Oh, they are adding a quality. And only idea. For instance, we say Otuado Juma. Otuado is the Jumans on monitor foreign players. Otuado can have videos of every single or particular players he wants to monitor. Over 10 almost scouting reports, videos, let's add them in. But Hano. Start times, no matches in Yanomucha. I don't think the top I am, but whichever way, I'm calling him. Andy, Andy, the farmer in Samaka Cabre answer. Now, young combat players, as I say, technical team, excuse your mommy 5. Tariq Fosu Henry, Ishmael Abdul Ganiu, Joseph Alfred Duncan, Mubarak Wakasu, and Emmanuel Jesse. Now, Black Stars team, no, they say 27 players. And all come goalkeepers Atizigi, Richard Atta, Ibrahim Danlad, and Jojo Walukot. They say goalkeepers, well, Juma, Milovan Ravak Juma to choose who is number 1 because now me consider anyway. Let me present me. Now be raising concern. Philip McCoy Aqua. Philip saying, okay, Philip saying. Ibrahim Tanko, Didi Dramani, and other coaches are in this country, and you assign people who already have a job to take up another one. I really don't understand what these sports people are doing. Okay, McCoy, that is your message. But they say players from more company, but my goalkeepers no. Swindon Town goalkeeper, I want for once. We are sure going for him, fourth division for no. Job so kaka. Every week I say our standards. Say we bought the second tire, fine, but to the level of the 4th tire, they are things and they are not in Kakra. Defenders near Philemon Balfour of Dreams FC and the Yadom Reading, and also at the Yadom. So, reports say Empire 4 air says there's a picking knock me on Saturday during championship game. Reading, Omo, any Cardiff City, a boy, Omo Unifrima, Jamari Clark, Omo assassinary. But he's still in camp with the Black Stars. Gideon Mensah, Bordeaux. I'm hoping that boy will play ahead of Abdul Babarahman. Seriously, the performance the last time was very good. Babarahman, Daniel Amate, Leicester City, Joseph Edu, Celta Vigo, Jonathan Mensah, Columbus Crew, na Alexander Chiku. Alexander Chiku continuously impresses people. Also, Abrantian, we name there, but why revelation? Continue on the discover now. I say on the discover, and I think we are one of the good things we can say about Siki after his exit. Alexander Chiku, simply fantastic. That boy. Okay, Thomas Partey of Arsenal, Swaba. Baba Idrisu Real Mayoka, Emmanuel Lomote, Emiens, Mohamed Kudus, Ayas Amsterdam, Majid Ashmeru, and elect Kovichre every St. Pauli, and Abdul Fattah Ishaq, Stedford FC, Andrew Dedayu Al-Sad, Kamaldin Suleimana from Ren. Okay. Joel Familia from Orenburg. Joel Familia, go share weekend. Super Bowl. Head of your say easy. Now me, no more pay, you know. On betting. Yeah. Orenburg, you know. Yes, this is Joel Familia Bubi now.
Orenburg, I'm so weekend you cry.
Yes. Yabu Whistler Krasko. Samuel Usu Alfaha FC, and Jordan Ayu Crystal Palace, Caleb Kuman from Genoa, and Benjamin Tete from Yani Mataliaspo. It's women forward side any dorm swa omukusho goals amai. It's we any if players in any my dear Musia kind and so no Yadom Besia kind against Zimbabwe for no was it with the home and away, and I'm kind of say home and away. Oh, Ghana's chances of qualification. One of the things I'll say and say South Africa say it's just South Africa, and you know, and then they all say the shit. Then the other one is open South Africa and say 1-0 maybe. The other one is say match at South Africa and your results. We all do your results. South Africa ball draw against Zimbabwe. It's also Ghana. You show more. Near South show more. Never brighten your chances. Walk up in the Yabako. Walk up in the Yabako.
Your boy, we are you.
San on Pine, a Babosse in Senegal.
Almost a vampire.
That's Senegal, yeah. Senegal, quantity. Senegal.
You bet me a show, Nigeria.
Oji, which I show. No, I'm doing that. You are. Oji, I'm only sad. No, you're team in you. Oji, plays me. Oji, plays 2 out of 3 blue. Obama Kenya, yeah. Normal players. Bobo. USM no one have winning every woman.
Chairman.
I saw me count
USM for no more goals. Champions don't go. Yeah, players on ball win show.
You can't
break ball win show. If you can't be more than how many years no show go. Obi boy USM chairman or Champions League no show goes. Week in week out no show goes.
They make don't can me no ya dream say your players no. And I make us say yan agency more on Babonabo. No, but seriously, Richmond Wachiadom, Obobo should go in any fino.
Or jump players.
Oh, and the problem is that man was say if your Ghanaian players are more performing. Europe, you have more chance.
The difference.
But other places, they call the performing players.
What is the guarantee? Say, Sasama work or more perform. They are from a
even that aside, the difference between Ghana and Nigeria players is the moment they wear the national team, you see commitment. Tamwana Zambia for Beji AFCON. No team in yes how. Even when Nigeria were winning the AFCON, not team in the top notch. But Nigeria for the national team, Nigeria for no winning AFCON. Even though they were just ordinary players, what separated Nigeria from all other African countries, was the level of commitment on players they show. In place, chairman. The moment they just in Asia, high level of commitment now, you expect them so much me as a bit, you don't see it. You don't see it. You know, you say, if you're a 4 team, on place no answer than top level, sir. But what they will use to beat us is our commitment on place to show the moment on measure the national team, that is what is missing in our blasters.
I think Jordan about 45 games last score.
Yeah, 45, yeah. Almost 2 years.
Say says role no use no. Also I'm using more like winger.
Oh, winger.
More like a winger. To me,
0.
On your assist.
There be.
Chairman.
But still,
oh, why not? I'm saying last weekend in Kwano.
It's the chance say. Every also use no wing. Maybe everyone.
Okay, let's see. Yeah.
Now you hear winger. Is that what? Is that also?
No, you hear winger. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that Savior coach limited decided okay, but bono. Yeah, your players. Yeah, na they hard. You say. Said you use some more. Omba na gazo use some company. Oh, but there is a
basically, any baby a boy Jordan no Timishiku. Now when your chance be on.
Nena Henry Kasenko.
Chance bad, not because no winger. Winger they say bet me about their wingers that score a lot of goals. But when you goalkeeper through 1-on-1, now Jonah Abobo na say
your players be on
confidence.
Your players be on. I'm justify on Tremilo. Nipo odi animu pa ye Emmanuel Muti. Ah boy miens no. On che Milo the also cause of friend. I think Baba Rahman should also do same. Almost more than one of them. I feel say my own man Andre should also do same. Because Andre is sending more for the Black Stars no from. Oh. And Jordan okay there. Andy Philemon Bafo so near at the 17 coach go and the same John of friend.
Mobi kura no aba be chese o Mobi. Okay.
Obetiase. Philemon Bafo o Mobi no. Ni a drop it do boy amade wa Mobi no a retain the position of Blasters.
Yeah, one way.
Fatao. So the last after when the Bobo 2 and the Yadom.
Yeah.
The entimi ko na the Yadom timi ko South Africa. Any free Fatao no except for no be second to Philemon Bafo. Na Fatao abestan Philemon Bafo akwakobo. The next call up players no boy no ya dropping no. Player now no Mobi no. In fact there be a friend of Mobi. Se la ni afre no. Na me ka kire obi se akwai se wo hene ba. Ene ne papa ti ase. Philemon Bafo ase ne papa ti ase ntino. Whether he plays or not.
Philemon Bafo who say unnecho say Samuel has for him because let's give the coach credit. Coach let's say under 20 matches no. And of friend no. And under 20 Zokobobi.
Na free ba na ma Mobi.
Matthias ye ba say untimi from nyina. Etiama coach know the benefit of the doubt.
Hey, chairman asema okay, ye go kra yentimi nhye bi o. Go yentimi nhye goals o. Enti number 2 na dey here from under 20. Right back na dey here from under 20 chairman.
Ebeye. O dey yanko amro ne mra.
Say yemro calculator because we are starting mathematics here.
Na that be football no dey do baby sa na be calculations the beba. Say we dey because South Africa 4 points.
No 4.
You was saying yeah what 3.
Yeah, and I into Ethiopia so
Ethiopia 3
or 3.
And Zimbabwe 1. Say Ethiopia Zimbabwe.
Yeah, sure.
Anti yeah the ntisana yeah be chances of qualification no. And I'm going to say Ghana we need matches we qualify from our group as an equal playoff no. There is still hope. Man you lose hope. But I was saying you're right. That's the only thing. I'm say and you're be ko ye dia man. And no Andy very
right live on Pure 95.7 Biante say enano sa contract bia en La Liga no enso kwasa no omote ya ni say Barcelona any Real Madrid team no say omo nim worry na eno no panya friends have be tabas also no nipa ba ko say we soro no wiase Real Madrid for president friends Florentino Perez or say before some be announce contract no wono ankasa eko have lunch ewo one Laporta ni fie and we need discuss here na on the discussion no catch so panyini area esanse sa seminar on na ka no Florentino Perez enya tepe ade ne ba bonten a we be say omunim hore o say ne ba ya na Real Madrid team no enso the statement dey bo ba ya na Barca and pen for so kira omusu nim hore o say ha no esanse odika the warning e dey come up panya ne din enso the one Laporta say Florentino Perez no wonye ni papa pa beba na wa ba be say sa contract no ancha e na opanyini so ba ya say contract no wonu so ebetime same and the floor by home no yeah the some don't name moment the best na bejafo ato so opanya friends Roberto Martinez or some na the Real Madrid supporters no nya abochire na nche Eden Hazard mobenya the best version of Eden Hazard na it's a football na besan so aba and said yes at Manchester United reporter me say can say United team no on best sanction Donny van der Beek ni loan exit na me adman general transfer window ni bia won ebetia sama branch no ono nso atinya Cologne eno aye reporter men say ka wonsem no ye de emam Inter Milan team yes verbally womo any goalkeeper friends Andrew Onana enso reach agreement say bibia enso atimi toma yes brancher friends Andrew Onana from Namia next year kono nso be join the club your friends Inter Milan now be compete goalkeeper friends Samen Handanovic our club friends Inter eno aye reporter be wonsem no ye de nyina enso ade mamu e wo so no no pay na bibia enso atimi Kemen 70 day one name my president no ye the ebesina chairman BKB any abedwafo enso etimi ato aso kama name chairman mama sama unhwesa incident na esi or preso player na referee aje foul dey tia na man yellow card wo bu referee na man akokoma chairman stadium wa eno mo police for ebe arrest no the stadium wa oni around
only hang of
goodness ano
o ma ya de ba o ma ya de am hoping say ya say ya police for no ma e be dem ko stadium ne sa de so obi ye bibi say now to say I boni say why na job so pray pa ya de bu I bodon criminality na ya take it up e wo ho no ma say de bibia e ma bibia e well well, Ghana Football Association, Ghana campaign for say Ghana Premier League kickoff no. Kabeya Kevanko yenyi free at 3 p.m. In fact, also because implications kakra na the man players. So say time ball almost about for our discussion. Say hane wiano. Yeah. Wiano. Yenya time yenyi mu biebura ebi ho na bia fun games bi no anya chance go gina wiem kakaba sometimes we bia na ya ne bona yeah now one day we are players in gina so na yes so say no enama kudofia no e de sanse mu yi and so e de tuja efa your Premier League kick off time no and so
emra ho say players no e de bobo ene adisuadi aye no ema ehun say emra na ye nkwala no kura bobo 3 o'clock no kura no and you have every players no so also the GF say you be shift kick off time no you say yes stadium nyina na wo for light room but you say betimi aye bibia e be tweet time na ko ichi kakra
well every time na ko ichi no let's say 4 p.m. ana let's say 5 p.m. ana also you say in stadium nyina na off light there so how do we do it we yen sama ni nyina na be room na ya share and so on some media CEO James Asifi wa my update on Justice Blay ne move to Kotokono say there no say I'm saying no be kan wa Asante go sign new player yeah almost sign Asante go sign new player yeah. I bring in the number of Sharif Mohammed our club moment
fast
Steadfast FC a team no deputy minority leader yes yeah. Minority leader in parliament deputy minority leader the club Steadfast honor watawi shaku enso wono honorable Harry Dusu yes is they say the tian say abranti we ono so joining even we joining Asante Kotoko now Justice Blay deal no. What is the latest from the deal? They say Brenton Oba see a camera Kotoko and I say Nyadia Oba.
Yeah, Justice said na ye ne Kotoko fu ewie ne sa. Oh, ye ne Kotoko fu ewie ne sa. Ntina wan kodi. Oh ye ewie ne sa ntia bi aka be 5%. Sa 5% e kura betumi amanya na sesa. Ntia no de ntumi stick him neck out sa, but ne make can say ye ewie ne sa.
Well, I say I cut 5%. I cut 5%. Normal wrapping up the deal with Asante Kotoko companion for, so the deal could be wrapped in a matter of days. It could even be hours. Say bia and ne Kotoko companion for ni omushia no bibia to ma ometia decide say omo agent Justice Blay seriously the aka kon there enche obey Asante Kotoko player So they say gonna call and channel the money. It's likely say by this week. I go by weekend there. Gonna go team move to Obi. Dubai no.
Chairman Dubai.
They say you they say.
Dubai chairman say Dubai no. Me I some be ko Dubai dey anka mo fa ntua bosumi mienu pay na aka mu.
Oh, they be mo ko Dubai for a pre-season.
Oh man, no problem ni ho. So we go Dubai pre-season the problem ni ho.
Bozo me no so ometua. Omo ye wan adwuma ase bia. Why go betua answer na boys na.
Boys na ko. Okay. So Dubai ni there. At the end of the day, person better.
Martin say omo ye suits.
Yeah, omo palm jackets very nice ones bia momo. Enti omo departure no na ebehu senior omo nyoma na esi etie, but let's see what happens, but I wish I can bet your salaries now and Oma make his triple.
Okay. Oh, they will pay.
Okay. I just hope
the club should move on.
Oh, why not?
Wow.
Why not?
Oh, subscribe. They still move on.
Oh, why not? And they're moving on. They're moving on. And I just hope Dubai no so be ban fa so na ye tiana gisi e mani o muska. I'm just hopeful say Oma cover
the
scout.
Hey,
okay.
300,000 euros have to account to them. They say scout and I understand Dubai no so come my arrangements business animal.
Yeah, I hear that sponsors involved.
Yes. It will be good for them. Obaka maybe Kodoko teams no. Kodoko team chemu 2.
Yeah.
E be called Sudan.
Yeah.
And e be so called Germany.
Yeah.
Obaka number I could basure for Momo ball. Germany versus Sudan. Police park. Yes. It's moving away from here. I'm here very concentrated. All you do is you train, you eat, you sleep.
Yeah.
You wake up, the next thing is training.
Yeah.
What did the matter? It's all training.
Yeah.
Normally our clubs do pre-season that they take the team away from normal base.
Yeah.
So they are concentration. Yes. That is the team media my only team naba Kumasi. So Omombe pre-season. Asante Koronso Dubai. Wakagula visit Justice Blay, Agadas, and Mudasiru in the middle will be deadly. And true, I mean, that will be a deadly force. Yeah, you say, Yabenya, Yusuf Chipsa, news, be about to say, Gladson Awako, terminating the contract with Hartford.
Yeah, some more low boy Commodore kind of no pay on crying no na reasons or they mano. Say hard to work now say hard to work ma Olympics 10,000 100,000 Ghana cedis omutua mu half and aka half na half no 2nd October in the crème nti say hard to folk in half na aka dia and a player no Olympics player nti a branch and report Olympics camp.
No, we don't ask you more man.
No, so no say has can non-refundable.
Yeah,
Second of October, last Saturday, a month. I won't say they have agreed that the agreement is terminated automatically. It's automatic. We don't need to inform them of it. Yes, it was signed by Honorable Odote. Awako is an Olympics player. He has to return to Olympics unless we don't want him. Whether he likes it or not, he has a contract with Olympics. There is no contract with Asofok. Any amount paid is not refundable, either from the player or from Great Olympics. It is a very nice and gentleman's agreement. We were demanding all the amount before we released the guy, and they pleaded. In fact, we have had some experience with them before, so we decided not to agree to any terms of payment apart from cash or bankers. Automatically, from the 2nd of October, there's no more agreement with Asofok in respect of Awako's transfer. We will think about that. But if the agreement is cancelled, it means that the player is an Olympics player. He has a contract up to the 22nd of October this year. That's a contract. The registration has been closed. So, you know what? I suspected that this thing could happen. That's why we made an agreement like that. Asofok promised to pay on the 9th of October, the final payment. And I suspected, no, if they don't pay, the registration would have ended. Why I drew it back for a week on your free agent? When the contract said, so on Quabruchia, Obesayam Olympics.
Well, Oluboy Commodore, on the general manager of Accra Good Olympics, or say, in fact, it is an interview granted on crying, or say, Gladson Awako, Olympics player. Now, how many has the work agreement? Has the work had now installments was the 13th of September and the 2nd of October. It's the first tranche, and I say scandal. The 13th of September, 50,000. Which House of Folk paid? Now, second tranche, no, on the 2nd of October. Passé, that's last Saturday. A chamudia, just say the deal could not go through. It's a brand channel, Beye Hearts of Accra Good Olympics player again. Also, no contract to the 27th of October. Registration window and closing. It's almost ever register. What do you make of this? I tell you, now, remember the first one.
2nd of October. Last Saturday, I won't say they have agreed that agreement is terminated automatically. It's automatic. We don't need to inform them of it. Yes, it was signed by Honorable Awako. Awako is an Olympics player. He has to return to Olympics unless we don't want him. Whether he likes it or not, he has a contract with Olympics. There is no contract with House of Folk. Any amount paid is not refundable, either from the player or from Great Olympics. It is a very nice and gentleman's agreement. We were demanding all the amount before we released the guy, and they pleaded. In fact, we have had some experience with them before, so we decided not to agree to any terms of payment apart from cash or bankers. Automatically, from the 2nd of October, there's no more agreement with House of Folk in respect of Awako's transfer. We will think about that. But to say, if the agreement is cancelled, it means that the player is an Olympics player. He has a contract up to the 22nd of October this year. That's a contract. And the registration hasn't closed. So, you know what? I suspected that this thing could happen. That's why we made an agreement like that. House of Folk promised to pay on the 9th of October, the final payment. And I suspected, no, if they don't pay, the registration would have ended. So I drew it back for what?
Okay, and Tianoye, Oluboy Commodore. Next summer, Waka regards to Gladson Awako. Say, the contract with Hearts of Folk. Gladson Awako, remember, and I say, a client of Air Club Africa Consult, which is managed by our very own Yusuf Alassatusa. Yusuf, me chow no pwe bidye sa boko de.
Right, me just so na na bidye boko.
Say Awako or a free player. How do you me basa me tia say obeda free. Wa bra bia team Cheska Mobi and now no so just every team bi ho. Anyone says what is the situation like? What's your Lubo in some of there today?
So right, me da feel the dika no me tia abejafo ni etefo ni na. To answer your question, no, Awako a free player. Awako a player contracted to Accra House of Folk. And to the best of my knowledge, either party initiate any termination, so that means the contract now Awako House of Folk sign valid.
Now, then what do you make of Oluboy Sama Kings? There were 2 tranches of payments, another 2 installments. First one, second one, lapse. They have not received anything. Just say the deal is null and void. Player never reverted to Olympics. Any answer?
Right. I don't think the Oluboy can because 2 separate contracts and this TCCA. The club contract, between Accra to Olympics, the selling club, and then Accra House of Folk, the buying club. And it's Mutens, Accra House of Folk are default here. I mean, there were procedures, no processes, or also from now claiming it. I cannot do. No, sir, act, and as I default on behalf of House of Folk, does not nullify the player's contract with the club. It has nothing to do with it. Awako assigned contract with House of Folk, and that contract is a separate contract on its own. And whatever goes on between the club-to-club agreement, has nothing to do with Awako, the player and the club contract. And Oluboy then Awako, meaning the payment installment in A2, second one has to be 2nd of October. And it's a default here. And I'm saying Oluboy offer my question about Jusita. The player status committee, minimum arbitration body, I work contract me. Say player status committee, and I say FIFA. GRC and I say a CASA. I also offer now Jusita. But side default, the House of Folk cannot nullify Awako's contract. with Asofo. The only parties are only to terminate Awako contract. Awako himself and Asa Asofo. But until Asofo say Yempel and Asa Awako because no other party can terminate that contract.
Very well, Chefsa, thanks so much for explanation. And Awako, say the other way now by say training, and I said, me sure what the media reports me. Say I saw some die bonnie, and some day be Chefsa, the Ben Awako situation more resolve it.
You will see resolve. It's almost done. And so the most important thing is House of Folk continue for both management and technical team in their course. And they are all part of the solution. Panic the supporters no worried. I mean, it's normal because they might not be privy to information and management. No, and management is saying to me for information they are in trouble to do for public consumption. But the most important thing is that Awako is still a clear House of Folk, and in a very short time, although he's in the training, so we want the player to come back with.
Munya Chefsa bi mem say Awako den we you interest pa say the inesi akwakoye no say whether Awako or yeden so yeden ni nyina no be so say o see him okay enti well Obi
chairman
utie de yi kana say Olympics ntimi ntra on ka say deal ni deal ni
chairman
ya sanya Chefsa bi Yusuf, now we check in regards to any situation we had to focus.
I said, let me see, management, any technical team in India, we are all parties to solve the situation now. And very soon, Awako will be back to start training. Best supporters, we say, I mean, they have every right to complain because everything is under control. We both parties may want to make sure say the player comes back with sound mind and in good condition now. We basically deliver on a club now. We have to play the banner on to me and Juma and that's what we so what is no come up from the no from one player and anything matching. Very soon now Awako will be back and start playing.
Well, yeah, said it, but one of players, Ganiu, we understand, and the news we say, excuse me, what is the situation?
We're excusing
from Black Stars camp.
Okay, you're excusing him at main TRCA because we are requested, and I say I'm trying to call for excuse. We are the best of knowledge. I mean, the player got a call yesterday from the management of the national team. Said number no door, so they have to cut down on the number. And he's one of the casualties. He's affected, which the player and myself we take it in good street because only to faculty training now. It's unfortunate. We feel say I personally feel say Ghana deserves to be there, but anyway, and Sana decision make about it. Excuse pattern now, mean TRC. Who say news media, but the answer is excuse because any issue be the man has taken for the exclusion from the national team.
Well, tonight just your friend said number endorsing today on your igaka. Well, yeah, very so now they say Habib Mohammed and so after the contract termination with Asante Goroko. And you know, send them to say, or ain't not in any chair.
Can come in the crew, no friend on Awako.
And then, whatever way, never get to win true when they.
Okay, I mean, supporters, so they deserve to get information, you know. Habib, yes, mutually, we've come to an agreement. The party with Sena Musite, so the new coach, complete into his philosophy about the ball Kotoko. So obviously we just have to sit down with his management now amicably, first solution. So we reached an agreement already now kind of 4 months that we are mutual agreement we are calling a separate ways.
Okay. They say you know in each other when you decide
yeah, decided.
Okay. Yes, Medasibi, Yevesia. Okay. Yeah. All right. Jeff, you see, Chief Sir, and then Nakasano. Now, I check you say, Oluba someone can the 8 minutes because the deal has already been done. It's a transfer. When you transfer a player, you transfer a player. Say on Jessica, the team, the club owes you. Meaning, say, what's the name of them? Team the Doka. At the same time, you ever come Boku the Skamboku, na Korokodama, USM. No, also with Cheska Wako, never deal me. Transfer no go through. Yeah. So transfer didn't go through. Yeah. Next card my and just say deal me any plan in Samra. Okay. A team in the deal can do for any means to get your money. Send your own report to FA Grant say over the interest on the money are fine. Okay. Bounty gas is carrying my I mean that is to me that's
Oluboy can say there's a clause. Automatic activation say how to work and to me and Chiakano after a certain
after you have fully transferred the player.
No says and I'm a person coming who says
Chiefs are saying the only person who can terminate out the contract with Awako is Awako. And had to focus.
Well, bad performance.
The two
a platform behind him. At least I said you have.
There is a commitment to pay.
Bad performance.
Yeah. Your friend is a bad performance.
Yeah, bad performance. So Oluboy, so maybe I was a friend near further clarity about this subject, but I think sending enough feeding to Gladson in activity. We shall create training now. We are sure saying same. I don't know, the representatives at Church, I'm sure say all stakeholders are involved. I'm saying how to work, Prano, or Master Olympics for say second tranche and come America no muntia. Maybe just to awaken, some of these stories, but generally, Sawaku, Esha training, I say, still now no technical team management or in fact NCC cry National Supporters Council in Penny for you aware about the situation of Awako and the Omoya Abua no mana sabesi akan ama to work so boy no available there and you maybe say but only system nimu na yentinin kano I know that these are stories we but let's see in the next few days so we know the agents na some near said there be contract near to me Oluboy so as the general manager of the selling club no so no I say clause be shemua so when you cannot buy this data automatically the player reverts so yeah quite any clarity about this subject matter.
Okay
Awako no issues here enhano because you're a footballer you need your piece to play off game.
Yeah.
Nene Ubo Olympics has a show interest some opel has duly follow the process Oma reach agreement they pay part of the money Awako ya release you so Kosi Akanima has a fuku Kosi Akanima Edema has a fuku all of a sudden controversy and now alternating the contract China has a fuku oba and now alternating the contract in all these things in Awako da with me da what is happening to his future or an amazing footballer. But some controversy said back and forth now. Airborne career one shot it will affect him as a player. In fact, in all these, the center of the controversy is in Nano. Awako as a player, and he needs to sit up. He really needs to sit up. Untimin kojo bisika. So a footballer, no kojo bisika agreement. Awako any has to full koyeno. I think say he will be the highest paid player locally. Has a jatum. You've taken money. All of a sudden, because of superstitious reason, what's the mobile?
Yes, simple Christian. Superstitious, no. Wow, we African. We are Ghanaian. Who name superstition?
In the matter of law.
No, but you see the point. The club is aware.
No, but the Obi. The club is aware. Now, somebody came in. Yeah, cause sign grata.
Yes.
In law.
Yes, that I know. Now player, not Jimu. Now I better what training.
Now player, not some more can. Young or no quan and you but I only know
I'm a chairman as some no Elvis Herman Hesse aware Toba Fede aware Elijah can be aware
only aware because he told them
yes they are working around it to
but maybe
pacify the player
it's also bad Mrs. Suda Bonnie no catch
chairman
why the only me but tie what chechire
chairman
Awako no tie me de na so what say
okay
no chechire mu say ebi go oboa ebi ana oboa but dai mo say me nko o enti dentia me so say mo mra mu no emphasize ni one ma honze
enu kra de mmam chama me ne we
enti o be kase o so da ya
nanso
what is the council so da
me person ka abrante na nkasa na say ni kasa yo mu no to man in central for mfaso bia ni so everyone is expecting you to come back but we situation no how to ogboboku onu kra gia to say wo say eboa wo dem person me kira no enya say o hye ba bi na omo ntene nkan na omo boa no ebi mu kra
Olympics no an so da no
ebi mu kra your contribution NCC for the bi kra send this car say wo say omo ye sacrifices bi na nyoma bi and I'm telling no I'm telling you chairman
no esa ka ni carry mum no say no then die no one it is a Mauritius Bonting club back and assigning no one was like
chairman abutre
o de
ti abrante no
Mate was see
na ye bi wo ho a I'm crying now so
die
in the case
me no mbusa say Borussia Mönchengladbach na assign Awako ejọba ko ho na o ka to ko mo ko jo ka so da
oh say chairman Dortmund no assign Ghana hire no assign
chairman Ghana hango no da
oh chairman no hunu no yo hunu no
chairman yo onu kwa eda yo hunu no o ye sure percent Awako tiwe say go hu bibia come as folk Awako te wono o hu bibia obo 30 games 7 goals ema Olympics no o hu bibia ankomo as folk
then no
chairman ana me say the onu hu no enyo no bi na hu
na necessary dey enti mi ka
say make say no dem person chani say the ohu no obi eni wo hu
enti na sa
enti yaman
asem na kan na no see the ohu no obi eni that is why in the matter of law and I'm say untimi nya dance ni was answer nsem nti no it doesn't even come in never say Awako ni player status committee atanasi he want to terminate as he speak now we are legally binded to House of Folk.
Yes.
Our House of Folk contract.
Agreed.
Wako player status committee. Mun terminate contract no. The basis for his termination of contract no. No one will listen to him. No one will listen to this.
Status committee so on terminating the contract.
I don't say true one.
Affect that nim penyin for ni na ya we say wo so mo boa boy no.
Omo no kwa be so.
Na dia to no just a few
mo boa no.
Gente has folk twentwen asem no so ye say any sika tua no. Say omo hwe Awako situation na. Also mo study be 1 or 2 months. Ansa na sika na aka no watua.
Until after 2 months mo ntua.
And the situation na be kire.
Say situation no omo de has of folk kumpu the all Olympics. Player ni Awako has player now. So the treatment has of folk ni any Awako nanya issue. Olympics there time no so has in sika they have no business with Awako again. Has of folk na your player. If the player is acting unprofessionally, has to deal with the player.
He's acting unprofessionally.
Sometimes and two, but he's actually in what sense? Go through some spiritual issues.
Does it not make it unprofessional?
Spiritual.
No, not spiritual. If what you do after the spiritual issues, you say you are going
chairman.
You say you are going
chairman. Say me ba juma na me nya challenge bi. Na me be chire mu chire. Na ujitum say dia me fam no e wo say me boa wa. It means ujitum say I have a problem. The person me chire say how to work in penny for agia to say branch any problem into omo boa no. Sikasam ni dey different issue. They are helping him. I'm telling you, sacrifices, cleansing, a lot of things. I know na me person dey branch na some answer ya draw conclusion.
Branch so nya na to be karate.
I know they say ya no the number be sanko smart dey anko no be chirechirem. Say adwe na me fam. If you get to hear the side of the guy, then we can come to a reasonable conclusion that he's acting unprofessionally. Chama nipa no ho chire no. Oh no, I want to know.
Awako so no person obo house no. Nti okodu ho no BBS enuntia.
But I'm Christian, why is doing is unprofessional? You can't do that. Be yeah, that you see your.
Chama say bibia to ntino bo no ntimi mo no. Bibia to ntino bo no ntimi.
Okoli bi to betu abo.
anu de o se onyanko wo free one abahas
what precedent are we then setting?
Yes.
Say any other player bia
no catch it.
Mr. Manya Jesus
besam jani
obi ho kire na ye ntie nipa na asem no nya easy sa
I tell you the same.
hey chairman
ahun chen ni say no oda na bibi hwehwa no
na dum kura o da kura bi
oh chairman
onye kura ntie fi mo oda o kikam da bibi hwehwa no enti kura no o tu na fifi o na ko trafie bufum no ade ye no ye so ade bi so a enwu sana o de am nya kura ma ka fi so oh yeah bibi hwehwa say
chairman
bibi onkwa na ohu de ehuna no
asam na ato no
71 bibi hwehwa me bibi hwehwa me say bia me from sofo no say sofo bia na ntem da bi hwehwa me we so say
na on say be go ba adwuma on say be go ba adwuma on say be go because o bia say o ba adwuma
me na me say bibi that they can say and if you say so me hwa de bi sebe prediasa bibi akoka papa anye krede
ene no krede
unless say nyoma bia akoka kakane wa bi na bibi na say enti na me ka say bia o bro ni krom na otia ana oda na bibi hwehwa na
obeso abadi krom obeba chairman ade na ha boy ni de na ha no pa
ade de ru
ma se mo kai o se ma ye adwuma o Congo dia te nyoma na egu ho no ma survive na we die abrom so
then abroad
ndu na me pese onu akasa
then go no hu because dai boni ho
so onu akasa
dai boni ho ye nyina tu o ti to dai bia o ti mbo ti no afore no fi fragrant
o when di ya
enti o check the diet
enti chairman enti no ana ba ko na say etwa so bibi
no until see Jamaican say unya until say obi so am go sign my dreams FC we good dreams until the enyoma eyon ko an wade de say un say e dai masem dai on ko an hu oh dem chi ana on ko na beti aka wasem ana say also dai boni o say abo bi chesi o na o say oda bi so so free house vote camp no also that
omo ye ne ho adwuma
there are questions that needs answers
absolutely
a big number one say one first question obobo Congo and so die bonnet that die ni na bi da
yes
obo pando obo bikum
e so na depend on die no them two obobo Olympics no one to say die no da ben die started that was final has
a few days into the signing.
Yeah. 83 that day, no. You checking how many days I wada to was. How many days I wada. Number don't say that how many times also said that.
Didn't even check it days I wada.
Daibia nightmare bia na ye warning from before. Sometimes check your pillowcase and your bed.
Hey,
check it. I'm making a general statement.
Of course, I mean, when you're having a bad day, why do you
Coach Bodu Yahweh, Elijah Kambi Yahweh, Toba Fedo Himpona Mu Yahweh, Elvis Herman Hesse Yahweh.
They are aware.
So they are working. So solution by no more problem bang.
So solutions also that any.
Yeah, no, I'm make a show. Chairman, sacrifices. Sacrifices.
So also sad dying.
Oh, Chairman.
That means I don't get it.
Chips are cars. I'm to be change him. I said no. But they are even doing sacrifices.
Hey,
and yeah, easy sir. And catch him, catch him, and can play now. Mu catch him.
As some way, Chemu check. Player name women's on the grind there. Baby cross or coach and also coach him. No, sometimes also you put some players and say, "Ebi I'm going to do the new maybe they change your mom country." Then also die money. You come for my money and tell me it's also die money.
Obey trading there. Yeah, by actual next to the best at it. But I also move here bibia no more almost sunny yari almost cleansing no. Why you feel do?
No why you feel what dear?
Hey,
Obi.
sacrifices.
I don't know, but seriously. Saturday way, you are just careful. I get your point in time. Other players will do same.
If you have a problem, you have to find a solution.
How would you even know you have a problem?
And chairman,
I saw we also be baby also why in ya. I acquire me can't me mundi yesa bazwa me kono ni no. Oko broni also ta. I'm trying on a scale of 1 to 10. Pain level is was 11. She says the pain 11 there. And you guys at 9 go to see. And you say, I'm going to talk to the pain. No channel. And Jamaican say, Saturday want to say what could be back. Anyway.
Player be able to team basically no hide behind superstitious beliefs.
Me say it has happened before.
You are not we are certain about
this. You know, Susumbonini well ode nye semi na ode me nkoso but
that's what we be buana man na no ato no no
so ordinarily it's not the team who is supposed to be involved. Why should they get involved?
Now star player
star who? Me say I want your services. What do I need from you? Your services as a footballer. Who know him baby I don't about calling them new and you be and also be now you deal with it and come on the field and play for me. So what I'm saying is that even can't tell me say do level like you are not even coming to train you walk up over there
na dream and na dream na
dynamo mbobo abro from subiana
na dream he has to be in the right frame of mind. Hey, chairman abotre wa bibia glass no beba oba be ya adwuma no
out of vote players so much joining out of vote ba be sin le onu ko and so dai bone because of joining out of vote
chairman no better no problem ni o chairman no better pa encho beba back to the glass na Awako we know hanya safi na on and off chairman woman chance now we are here among forces so die
okay darling Paul brain now darling Paul so exclusives they say blasters team no they say America say how many echiremu Cape Coast bana dem dey ebi go omo ye dru no mo go Cape Coast Awako re na omo aye sede ne ma tiere bibia akoso ehonum enti ehonsem Pierre ba Paul
boss
bibia Awako
nyame adom bibia Awako
ene na de fa
aka 4 days na transfer na by we
na transfer window near close.
Yes,
they say wow on sign you be also sign now go register be also register so na say the boni asem ya be there me so man so for 4 days ya aha aku odimo boni
say so when you future replacement omudi nkomo
a future replacement
yeah
say because when you da Salim na no
Abu Ushao or Brekum Chelsea
you say
Abu Ushao
for House of Folk
omoni Brekum Chelsea din nkomo pa
oh okay
entina say what say House for person mama Brekum Chelsea players that boy in India omo de na ba be replace F2
Tomo Jeno no mama Brekum Chelsea players ni bi omo players no so omo je omo kwan ni bi no mama Brekum Chelsea you find say
Abu Ushao
okay can me yi Mamudo Shin also Sama Go Stars nti also Premier League na be honum
among force in sign Great Olympics assign 9 players Kotoko assign 9 players Accra Lions assign 10
players be break kwan nti almost the 9 ever be
Anaba for now House of Folk assign 7 Mediama assign 8
House of Folk 7 here they on the G League 7 players
Accra Lions are qualified assign 10
omo de ya no mo qualify the ana metio mas because ozo mo hen say division 1 for no for bo mo kran na dos dodo it was a Fulham no mo to bebre o mba no masako
yeah
plus bebre sa has book 7 name ho kaka
yeah o ma sign 7
for a team that won the league I mean with that kind of team they have solid team and that's some very key areas to strengthen now 7 there
it is Abu Bekar 8
has a size 7 omo kako 8
yeah
kodogo assign 9 Sheriff Kaun
one Sheriff 9 enti omo sa e wo players bi kro omo sa do Abeka 1
na seto say na so na go say
seto say ko Obuase enra 11:20 no do Obuase na adwo no no poko training omo guso kasa champion de ni sika no oje
on Fred Damien on Fred the guys supporters in this government on say
na say crowd say justice blame so can be say ofri say supporters ni beti ma ball.
Oh, the challenge is first, no. Not going to supporters yes hard, but now and then supporters leadership them fronting the way maybe at this time. I'm saying the approach became wrong because of to score political points, of course. Who say last time I'm here chairman I'm here we first no na kebia say be aka Chris Damenya no ko na na yamponsa. No na ya kasa na players be na mo be say be aka fi mo plan some the beba. Na your supporters here require say be bo finances no. Also, the relationship between management and supporters leadership. Because maybe I can pay me set to say no. Boy $60,000. You can't champions only anything less than 60. You go so can. And you pen crowd with the music assembling your problem. We should be a skaka crack near you so. And yet many members no go. Near is a sister, so we see here pa. You better resume 30,000 at the amount at their supporting. Man, it's Sano now, but supporters now to play a Makotoko.
Yeah.
Not necessarily somebody scared, but it's scared about management. Some management, this is our contribution towards recruitment.
Yeah.
So, now, boy, a maybe guy just tell us, I'm going to ball. Emma, much discard a cotton. And suddenly, suddenly, also, some back, not going to go fans, no. And some room club because one of the things I'm going to go stronger than the other clubs. I had the willingness of their supporters to always pay money to help the club.
Sure.
I had any we ultimate cycle to go Ghana clubs in any. I am sure they have the book fans cry ejitum say about paying money. Say omudi support your club now.
Yeah.
Kotogo so why this also
yeah.
It meaning maybe some management and our coach no. Everyone fitting his plans there.
But coach they can na kasa. Me sure says kasem na. Yen nsu nim set the quality. I think say 4 days more.
4 days more to the closing of the window. Okay.
Yeah. Ugandan attacker. Stephen Mukwala. Stephen Dese Mukwala. Yes. Ugandan River Authority FC. And sure deal name as well.
I didn't try.
And Krofona Sem Kano Ayedin. Sikasem Kotokofon penny funny free say and Krofona yere near so too much. Ebuono. Boy nene Kotoko personal time said Omawi. Aka Kotoko Dubai and boy ni Beshiomo. Nankoma complete. Yeah, but Ugandan Rivers Authority FC for no. Omo enya grown no moody. Scan no open no. Anoding. Enti boy no do no there. Ariana ankoso ankoyi. Say 50-50, very complicated yina kosono.
Anyway,
Stephen Amankuna.
Obi plan.
By the close of the week, Obi Ebeshe Stephen.
Kotoko. That's about bringing the number to 10.
Yeah.
10 new players.
Kotoko Fona Nkasa players 3 be a photo shoot. And Tombe release one. Anya one say no more release Sheriff there no.
Players use your pictures.
O make pictures. And run numle kura picture because so. Kotoko be yaba. Enti sa
never the train back on aba Sheriff.
Yes, Sheriff aba.
82 beba.
2 beba.
Amankuna ka 2 na ho.
Yeah, Amankuna do ma wie. Emma Kotoko kura air plan say omo players no mo do so omo nkolo no. Omo person mo mabrekum Chelsea bi. Enti se ebue. Samuel Frimpong ko brekum Chelsea kura me anya me wawan.
Okay.
Kotoko ede Adon Frimpong any Jamfi to transfer. Omo be ko Aduana Stars. Almost done deal. Emmanuel Jamfi any Adon Frimpong ebetima sign ma Aduana Stars. Initially, on say Adon Frimpong the coach pane Maso Kunedu. Tinko ko Legon Cities. Legon Cities in Sochama what a 4 months in you.
In Jomoka.
4 months in Tiomoka. But Omonsone Rashid Mohammed Gagari Gaga 11 wonders for defender no. Omoni ni
Legon Cities in Jomoka and Bibina aye only schedule movie pa.
Said the whole thing no players no.
Now no come say on there. Show me Legon Cities show me last season. On that for go fast survive omoni omunya ngwani ni. O to dey jaga performance. Okay. All right. There abajumadi sunti